Myanmar's military regime has announced an extension of its state of emergency, effectively postponing the elections that were pledged to be held by August. On the second anniversary of the Army's power grab in 2021, the National Defense and Security Council decided to prolong the state of emergency, which was declared when the military overthrew Aung San Suu Kyi's government. The extension of the state of emergency reflects the ongoing turmoil in Myanmar since the coup, with dissent leading to fighting across the country and a severe economic downturn. The announcement has drawn international criticism, with the U.S. denouncing the military's illegitimate rule and expressing concerns over the regime's version of so-called elections that would not be representative of the country's people. While the junta chief, Min Aung Hlaing, has pledged to work towards nationwide elections, he made it clear that the military would maintain its significant role as the guardian of the interests of the state and people, regardless of the government in power. On the anniversary of the coup, streets across Myanmar emptied as people protested against the military regime, and Western powers imposed further sanctions on the generals. The military has accused anti-junta groups of disrupting election plans, and while street protests have subsided, violence remains a concern. The military's takeover in February 2021 was justified with claims of widespread election fraud, which were unsubstantiated, and the subsequent state of emergency was set to expire at the end of January. However, with the extension, the military's hold on power continues, prompting human rights groups to condemn Min Aung Hlaing's focus on maintaining power rather than addressing the suffering of the Burmese people. The situation in Myanmar remains tense, with ongoing human rights violations, arrests, and clashes between the military and anti-coup fighters. The international community's imposition of sanctions reflects their condemnation of the military's actions and their support for the restoration of democracy and human rights in Myanmar. As the country faces continued challenges, the hope for many is to regain freedom and return to a peaceful and democratic society.